Hey, what's up guys? It's Mike Casanella here with InsaneHomeFatLoss.com, and today we're going to make a video talking about the 5 healthy foods that everyone thinks is healthy but is causing you not to lose weight.
And if you stick with these 5 foods, it will help you tremendously lose the fat. So Mike, what's the number 1 on our list?
So number 1 is actually going to be whole wheat bread. And everybody knows, white bread is bad, stay away from that. But a lot of people believe like whole wheat bread is actually good for you. And really, it's not much far off than white bread. It still has lots of calories, carbohydrates, and it doesn't have a lot of fiber. And these carbs are actually processed carbs because it's bread, so it absorbs really fast in your body and it'll make you fat. So best thing to do, stay away from whole wheat bread.
Well, what I do, I actually eat a lot of brown rice. It has more fiber. It makes you fuller, so you don't get as hungry as you usually would if you ate just these empty calories.
Yeah, definitely. And the best alternative is probably just to stay away from bread altogether, or stay away from all starches, and you can eat like meat, fruits, vegetables, pretty much all the unprocessed foods. Those are the best alternatives to lose fat.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Mike, and what's next on our list?
So the next one is actually really surprising because it's fruit juice. And we're all taught as kids that fruit juice is good for you. Like sodas like Coke and stuff like that is bad for you. But fruit juice is like weird, right? It's really counterintuitive. But if you think about it, fruit juice does have a lot of sugar and it has no fiber. And fiber is like one of the best things that in fruits, why people eat fruits, the fibers and the vitamins. So I want you to think about like this. If you drink, let's say, a glass of orange juice, which is, it's pretty normal to drink a glass of orange juice. Do you know how many oranges it takes to actually make a glass of orange juice? It's usually about like 6 oranges, depending on like the size. But you rarely see somebody sit down and eat like 6 oranges.
Yeah.
You'll be all stuffed and you feel like you're overeating. But when you drink a glass of orange juice, it's actually probably equivalent to about 6 oranges. So now you see you're actually just overeating too much, and no matter what foods you eat that are healthy for you, if you overeat, it's a bad thing. And fruit juice is so easily overconsumed because it's just juice. So best thing to do on fruit juice is, if you want to do that, just eat real fruits, but don't drink fruit juice.
So if you're really trying to lose weight, the best thing to do is stick with the water. It's good for you, it hydrates you, and it has 0 calories. And also coconut water is very good for you to drink. It cleans you out, it's really good.
Tastes good too.
And it tastes good, exactly, it tastes good. I really like it. Usually, actually, what I like to do with coconut, I bought the whole coconut, I make the nice little hole around, stick the straw in there, and I just drink it like that. I love it, and then after that, I scrape it inside it, and it's delicious, and I have the coconut, the all natural sugar, and good flavor, so... Yeah.
Yeah, definitely better than fruit juice.
Absolutely. And what's the next one, Mike, on our list?
So the next one is granola, particularly like granola cereals, but really all granolas. Granola is, again, see, these foods are really tricky because they're like the best out of the bad foods.
Yes.
But they're still not really good when it comes to losing weight, so you still gotta stay away from it. Granola cereal, granola is high in fat, high in calories, high in sugars, and high in carbs. So it's pretty much high in everything, even though it's the granola, but because it's so high in everything, it's still not good for you to eat, and you should stay away from it altogether. Particularly though, when you're eating cereal, you drink milk with it, eat it with milk.
Yes.
And milk is not good for you when it comes to losing fat either, and we'll go over it in another video. So even though every single granola box always talks about how it's marked as healthy and it has all these vitamins and stuff like that, but I used to think the same way. But if you want to lose weight, you gotta just stay away from it altogether.
I like to actually in the morning have some oatmeal.
Yeah.
All natural, no sweet, no sugar added, nothing. I warm up some water, I put it together, I stir it, and I add my favorite fruits like bananas, strawberries, blueberries, whatever you like. So that way you get all natural flavors and you get a lot of vitamins, and it really helps you to lose weight that way.
Yeah, and not the instant oatmeal.
Yes, no, don't do that.
You want to get like the whole grain one. And I remember I used to eat the instant one because I remember I go to the grocery store and I look and I go, well, it looks all the same. One cooks in 1 minute and the other one cooks in like 3 to 5.
Yeah.
So then I look at the instant one. I go, okay, well I'll just get this one because it's the same and cooks in 1 minute. And then I see like the little package ones with like the sugars and all this different flavor. And I go, well, here's one that's even easier. It even comes with flavor. Don't go with any of that.
Don't do it.
That's like the example of like fruit juice and fruits. They look similar, but one is processed and one is good for you. So very close, but stick with the natural stuff. That's gonna help you lose weight.
It's the best way, honestly. And also, what would be the next one, Mike, on our list that everyone thinks it's good, but actually it's not?
The next one is actually sports drinks. Pretty much every type of sports drink. Gatorade, Powerade, vitamin water. And it's so confusing because we watch commercials.
Yeah.
You see our favorite athletes on TV. You know, they're sweating, they're ripped up, and they're, you know, throwing all these balls around or playing their sports, and you're watching it and they're like, you know, drink this, it's gonna, you know, get you the energy that you need to play like me. And you're like, I was like, wow, I'm gonna drink that and be like this athlete. And here's the thing on sports drinks. Sports drinks, they're meant for athletes. They're not meant for regular people, you know, because athletes burn so much calories, they burn so much energy, and they need it to prevent muscle loss. But normal people like us, unless we're working out every day, and honestly, I don't work out like every day like an athlete, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, that's it. And I know you do too.
Yes.
You don't need to drink that. If you drink sports drinks and you're not an athlete, you're gonna get fat. So, because it still has sugars, and those sugars do absorb fast in your body if you're not burning it off, and it'll turn into fat. And those electrolytes that they advertise, there's actually better sources of electrolytes that you can eat from natural sources instead of getting it from, you know, a processed, you know, sugary drink.
Well, if you're really trying to lose, the best alternative is drink a lot of water, and if you need that energy, eat bananas maybe 45 minutes before you work out, 30 minutes, because it has a lot of potassium, which is really good. It gives you energy, gives you natural vitamins, and also coconut water is really good for you too.
Yeah.
Which I talked about it in.
Actually has a lot more potassium too.
Yeah, it has a lot of potassium and all natural vitamins, so it's really, really good.
Yeah.
And the fifth one that we all think is really good, it's the junk food that we all love to do and eat. It's the organic junk food.
Yeah, the ones that they sell at those healthy food stores or the healthy grocery stores.
We all think they're actually good because it's an organic store, so we think naturally, oh, I'm just gonna get that and have it in my purse so I can eat it later and blah, blah, blah. But really, it's not. For example, they have organic pizzas, organic potato chips, organic donuts, really. It's just, it's...
Organic muffins.
Oh yeah, organic muffins and so on. So, I mean, it's just... If you're trying to lose weight, try to stay away from these. And what do you think, Mike? What would be the best alternative for everyone to...
So I was at the grocery store the other day. Yeah, this is a true story. Just probably like maybe 2 days ago, I was picking up some stuff at Whole Foods. And that's like our, you know, one of the more popular healthy food stores. And I remember I was going in there and I saw muffins. And it had, I think it was like gluten-free muffins. And when you look at the package, everything on there is basically talking about how healthy these muffins are. And, you know, for a second I was like, man, maybe these muffins are pretty good, you know?
Right.
And even though I know that's not, but it's so hard because all the labels, you're in this place where everything is health conscious. All these labels tell you that's healthy. So it's really tough to tell, like, man, is this really good for me? And here's the truth. These organic or these healthy junk foods, they're better than regular junk foods.
Yes, exactly.
Because they're made with better stuff, but they're still not better than meats, fruits, and vegetables. They're not better than foods you're supposed to eat, and by eating those, it's like eating a pizza, but you're dabbing the oil off of the napkin. So now it's like it's better for you, right? Because it's lower in calories, it has less oil, but it'll still get you fat.
Yeah.
And best thing to do to lose weight really is just stay away from junk food altogether.
Yes.
But I have to admit that I still eat junk food sometimes.
I do too. I do too, but you know, I can afford to because I have the body that I'm happy with now.
Yeah.
I worked really hard, so if I want to cheat a little bit, I do that. I can afford to, so, you know, but if you're trying to lose weight, the best thing, honestly, is stay away from junk food. Drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, and work out, and have a vision of organic. Really, when I think about organic now that I know better, I automatically think, oh, you know what, let me go get fresh fish or breast chicken, everything that's organic, and, you know, fruits and vegetables, and so on.
Yeah, and keep in mind, just because you're cutting out junk food now doesn't mean you can't eat junk food altogether or you can't eat it for the rest of your life. You want to cut it out during the time you're trying to reach your goal. You're trying to lose fat and get in shape. If your goal is to lose 15 pounds and right now you lost 3 already, don't go ahead and just, you know, mess it up by, you know, splurging and eating junk food. Wait till you get to your goal first, and then once you're there, like Snella says, you know, now that she's happy with her body, you can eat a little bit of junk food and it's okay because you're there already. And same thing with me. You know, sometimes I do eat a cupcake and I do eat some muffins, but when I do, A, I don't eat a lot of it, and B, I'm there already to where I'm happy with my body, and it's not tough to go ahead and maintain once you reach it. But during the process of getting there, you want to go and stay away from all the foods that we talked about, because even though they're all healthy alternatives, but they all will hurt you from losing the fat and reaching your goal. And you want to reach your goal as fast as you can.
Exactly. And I also want to say is, once you get that, once you get where you want to be and you lose all that weight, then you can have all these foods because they are good if you get your body where you want it to be. You know? So that way you can cheat a little bit.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
And eat it. And so there you go, guys.
So here's the 5 foods that are labeled as healthy, but you should never eat because they're gonna make you fat. Hope you enjoy the video. For more nutrition tips and to find out workouts that will get you lean, get you ripped, check out the website, InsaneHomeFatLoss.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.